Hello everyone. Well, this time I'm selling a sort of components to DIY, to build yourself. In this case could be an axis, a conveyor, or for robotics also. Let me start with this chain, the timing belt. The timing belt is a long timing belt, 24 inches in length, holding this way. The timing belt is built in a link clip, so you're able to make it shorter if you want, or make two if it's too long. Could be great. And it's a steel, solid steel timing belt, 24 inches in length. Next thing is the motor. This is a DC motor with gear head. By the way, all those components was removed for a robotic table, and I selling the linear actuator. I mean the linear grill guide with pillow blocks. You want to visit my store, you see there. I will try to keep selling components like that. Eventually you can find 2 or 3 different lots which could be incorporate each other and make some different things. The reason I do this way is to take advantage of the shipping and to provide the more components possible for build any project. Okay, the motor doesn't show the RPM. Doesn't show the voltage. This motor is made by Breville Motors. The model is 902955, and I apply 24 volts. I'm pretty sure this motor works with 24 volts because the size of the motor and the gear head, I don't think the motor is less than that. However, if you notice the motor is getting warm or something, you can drop the voltage. Let me power on. And what I'm gonna do, I wanna low the light a little bit, because the way to test the RPM is to paint the motor is double shotgun. The way I do is paint the shining area, and I put a piece of reflecting tape, so when I put the laser beam of my tachometer, it's more accurate reading. However, I can't guarantee the accurate RPM, but let's start with the front, and it's giving me 118 revolutions per minute. Let's go back to the shaft of the motor and we'll see the speed of the motor itself. Okay, I read 6500. It's pretty decent. It's pretty fast. And guess what? When I try to hold the speed, I can stop the motor actually with fingers. So this is very powerful motor. So average 6,000 RPM in the back, and the motor down to 100 through the gear head. Okay, the next thing is a set of 2 pulleys. One is steel, the other one is aluminum, anodized aluminum, large, almost 3 inches in diameter. The small one is 1 inch. I measure them from crest to crest. By the way, the motor overall length is 5.5. The motor itself is like 2.5. The gear head motor is 1 inch. The diameter of the gear head is 1 3/4, and the diameter of the motor is about 1.5 inches average. Okay, the 2 pulleys the steel ones go into the motor, and everything is holding by hex screws. And the other one, I want to include it, the small shaft for the pulley with two stops. The stop they're not for the pulley. The stops are for the next item that I want to show you. Okay, so they have two stops. The pulley has its own hex screws to tighten in place whatever you want. You can put it in the side, in the center. It's a nice. And the two end parts. The shaft is 3/8 in diameter by close to 4 inches. Is enough to putting one side of the table. And the next thing is two Torrington barrel bushings. They're really nice. Using the barrel are inside. So you have two. I will include this piece of anodized aluminum. So you're able to cut in half for depend of the length you want for mounting your back pulley. And then you have to insert those. You have to make the hole slightly smaller than the bushing, and with the mallet drive in, and this will be very nice rotation because the barrels could help. The barrels the barrels make the rotation. And then I will include the plate. This is a plate for the motor. The design of the plate is designed. I will include the two screws. So when you turn it, you create a tension on the timing belt. To create a tension of the timing belt in order to make it nice. Okay, so this is all the components that you see right here. Will be for only $19.99. Only $19.99 the whole thing. The large timing belt, the motor, the two pulleys, the two stops for this shaft to hold one of the pulleys, the two barrel bushing, Torrington barrel bushings, the mounting plate for your motor, and a piece of anodized aluminum about 6 inches exact by inch and a 3/16 by ½ inch thick. So it's perfect for mount. You can make the holes in here to make your back support. Many application could be many things, could be many designs for this part. And what I said, I want to keep selling things, and eventually I may have some parts to be combined and you have more capabilities. What I said right now, I'm selling another components removed from the same robotic table. So okay, so I hope you visit my store, and everything for $19.99 and $7.50 for shipping. It's just, it's pretty decent price, pretty low price. Okay, the very first picture is going to show exactly what you're going to receive. Thank you for watching, and I will take some picture as well. Bye.